Ever feel like online slots are rigged? They're not, but most players don't play them smart. Slots are still games of chance, and luck plays a huge role. That said, there are ways to put yourself in a better position and avoid the most common mistakes that drain bankrolls fast. Today, I'm breaking down practical tips that can help you play online slots more efficiently and with less regret. But did you guys know you could be making way more from playing at casinos and gambling? At first, I kept losing until I discovered it wasn't my skill or the games I was playing that was the problem. It was where I was playing that was the problem. After using the online casinos listed on onlinecasinohub.org, my win rate has gone up significantly. Not only that, but I started with just a small amount of $300 to test out one of their casinos. They gave me a bunch of free spins and a great deposit bonus, and with those alone, I got an extra $2,500 for free. And I've won over $50,000 in total since starting with their online casinos, and it's only been a few months. Basically, the website is like the best source of information on online casinos on the internet, and they share with you the most trustable online casinos with instant payouts, big deposit bonuses, and free slots and giveaways. Also, they automatically detect what country you're from to find the best online casinos for you, so make sure you don't use a VPN when visiting the site, otherwise they will give you the wrong casinos. Also, you can pick if you want the casinos to use real money or only be crypto casinos, which is pretty neat as well. Either way, this website has changed my gambling experience so much, and I'm finally making money with online gambling, and highly recommend that you guys all go to onlinecasinohub.org now and get started with their top online casinos. But as a passionate gambler, this site's list and information has made me win so much more money, and I'm so happy to share it with you guys. Check out in the pinned comment below, or just type in Online Casino Hub on Google to find it. Let's start with the most important factor, choosing the right slot. Not all slot machines are created equal. One of the first things you should check is the RTP, or return to player. RTP represents the percentage of wagered money a slot pays back over time. As a general rule, anything over 96% is solid, and the higher, the better. A slot with an RTP in the high 97s or 98% range gives you noticeably better long-term value than one sitting at 94 or 95%. Next is volatility, which is just as important as RTP. High volatility slots pay larger wins, but they hit less often. Low volatility slots pay more frequently, but the wins are smaller. For most players, medium volatility is the sweet spot. You get steady action without burning through your bankroll too fast while still having a shot at meaningful payouts. Smart slot play doesn't stop at the reels. It starts with bankroll management. Before spending a single time, set a clear budget for your session. For example, $100. Win or lose, that's your cap. Once you hit it, you're done. This single rule prevents the majority of bad gambling decisions. Bet sizing matters too. Smaller bets help you stay in the game longer and reduce emotional swings. If you're playing with $100, betting $1 or $2 per spin makes a lot more sense than firing off $10 spins and going broke in 5 minutes. Bigger bets only make sense when your bankroll can comfortably support them. Now let's talk about bonuses and free spins, because this is where many players get trapped. Bonuses sound great, but most come with wagering requirements that heavily favor the casino. For example, a 100% deposit match with a 35x rollover means you're wagering your deposit and the bonus 35 times before you can withdraw. A $50 deposit quickly turns into thousands in required wagers. Bonuses aren't automatically bad, but you need to read the fine print. If the wagering is too high or slot contributions are limited, it's often better to play without a bonus and keep full control of your money. A common myth in slots is the idea of hot and cold machines. Some players think a slot that just paid out is cold, while others believe a machine that hasn't hit in a while is due. In reality, slots are random. Every spin is independent, just like flipping a coin. That said, there are times when it makes sense to stay on a slot. If a game has a feature where you collect symbols or progress toward a bonus round, sticking with it can be reasonable. Just don't confuse progress mechanics with randomness. One of the most important skills you can develop as a slot player is knowing when to walk away. Set your stop points before you play. If you reach your budget limit, stop. If you hit a win you're happy with, consider locking it in. Chasing losses almost always ends badly. It's emotional, impulsive, and usually turns a small loss into a big one. Slots are entertainment. They're designed to be fun, visually engaging, and exciting, not guaranteed income. When you treat them that way and manage your money properly, they can be enjoyable without becoming a problem. So here's the takeaway. choose high RTP slots. Understand volatility, manage your bankroll, be cautious with bonuses, ignore myths about hot and cold machines, and know when to walk away. Slots may be luck-based, but smart decisions can make the experience far more enjoyable and far less expensive. Play responsibly, keep it fun, and never risk more than you're comfortable losing.